Haircutting is a one-man job. And Edward Scissorhands over here was like, can you hold your hair so I can cut it?
Alrighty, my one. I'm going camping and I am bringing seashells.
Can I bring Seychelles, the country?
Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. This week's episode, fan favorite game, gone camping. But that being said, you know, opposite side of the spectrum, we're going to read through some mean comments on mean comments.
Is that actually the name of the segment?
Absolutely.
Working title.
But before that, throughout the week, we got me, Miguel, we have Santhurin,
Hello.
and we have COVID maybe free Rohit.
Wow. The creativity of this podcast amazes me sometimes.
We didn't test this man on the way in, did we?
Just trust-based system. Honesty policy. Just come in, see how we go.
Have you tested negative on a rat?
Yeah. I did it on Thursday night. It was fine.
Oh, so you were free from Thursday night then?
I was free on Friday, technically. Today's Saturday when we record, but I was free on Thursday night.
Did you leave the house on Thursday?
Nah, I had to wait till Friday. Had dinner. It was quite nice. Vegan restaurant. But the week that I had, like, I think I watched everything there was to watch on YouTube, like dead set. I was watching the world record of Trackmania. It was like the history of world records. Now, I've never played Trackmania. I didn't even know the game existed before YouTube.
I have no idea.
It's Trackmania.
It's like an animated Formula 1 game. Think like Mario Kart, except like there's no throwing mushrooms and stuff. Right. But like I genuinely couldn't even tell you what it was, but I watched an hour documentary around the history of like the world record for this one particular track.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But I got out of COVID. The first thing I did was I have a haircut. So, you know, viewers on the YouTube might have a look. The mullet's gone. We're looking quite clean.
Shame.
And so I went to this like barber. I moved out of home, so I don't have the local deli, unfortunately, to get my hair cut. So I had to go find like a barber shop. And I just walked in this one, and then this guy comes in. I sit down. It was like early in the morning, and he's like, "Oh, like, guess what, man? Like, you're my first ever haircut."
That's what you want to hear.
And I was like, all right, well, here we go. Like, even I've given myself a haircut, so I've got more experience than this geezer. So I sit down, and then like I proceed to have what can only be described as one of the worst haircut experiences I've ever had. Because this guy, haircutting is a one-man job. And Edward Scissorhands over here was like, can you hold your hair so I can cut it? So
what?
I'm doing one because it's actually, it's quite difficult, right? Like if you haven't cut hair before, it's quite difficult to like do the thing where it's like, oh, how much do you want to cut off? And then he puts his fingers through it and then he cuts with scissors on top of his fingers. Like it is quite difficult, right?
Right.
But
I think that's an essential skill.
I dare I say the first thing that should be taught is how to cut with scissors. So like I'm holding my hair while he's chopping off the top. And then like the worst part about it, right? Like I asked for a trim. He didn't give me a trim. He shaved a fair bit off, let's be real. But the worst part was like the sound effects that he was doing when he was cutting my hair.
What?
So as he's like shaving with the clippers, right? He just started saying like, he's like, oh no. Just like random like
No confidence.
no confidence whatsoever.
Were you being pranked or something?
No, dude, I wasn't being pranked, and I had to pay him $30 on top of that. After I cut my own hair.
Be free.
I should hope so. It was haircutting's a one-man job, and he was like by the way, I don't know how long a usual haircut. The deli takes legit 10 minutes, like in and out. You're there. This took me an hour and a half.
What?
That is
to cut my hair. Yeah, because
an hour and a half
to cut my hair. Because basically, this guy was just like so tediously doing things. Like obviously, he's worried. He knows he's stuffing up. I know he's stuffing up. It's just a nightmare.
Where was there anyone else in the shop with you? Where was the supervisor, his boss or something?
He was the only guy.
Left to his own devices.
Yeah, this menace. I don't even know if he's a barber or he just walked in.
Just another customer.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, that's what I got up to. Like basically 7 days of just like cabin fever, and then got a haircut, and I'm here today.
Glad to have you here, Rowie, with glad the mullet's gone, not glad the mullet's gone. I don't know.
It's a shame.
I liked it.
Suited him.
I liked it. It's a shame, yeah.
I have a story that Loki ties in with the moral dilemma we raised last week.
So here we go.
If you listen to the episode, Ro.
Which I actually I actually did listen to the episode, but
Kush's story about the suits. about how. Let me refresh your memory.
Please.
Definitely listened.
Apologies
Yeah.
for the audio as well, by the way. Just
Yeah.
quietly.
I don't
Technical
apologize.
difficulty.
Yeah.
Of course
You
don't.
weren't
weren't
there.
fucking here. In short, what happened with Kush is his friend went to a suit shop, bought what, like 3 suits, but the lady only scanned one and only asked for money for one. But they knew the suits cost like $700, but they only got charged 100. So the moral dilemma is, what do you say in that moment?
What moral dilemma?
I know you don't have a moral dilemma.
Is there a moral dilemma there?
There is, yes.
As in, like, sorry. I actually did not listen to this because I was sick and dying on my deathbed.
As he watched, what was it? World
Track-
record of Trackmania.
Trackmania.
It's a good video. So hang on, is this like a Maya, like David Jones department store type thing, or is
Yeah.
this like Williams custom made suits?
No, it's a big
lovingly
department store.
handcrafted. All right, go on.
Yeah, that's part of the dilemma. Like, it was a department store.
Yeah.
So we were more inclined to say, just walk out.
No, if I'm being honest, like I would say like, oh, I actually bought 3 suits. Like
You would say that.
yeah, it's because it's not like it's not petty theft. Like there's nothing wrong with taking a grape from the supermarket. We've always maintained that. But like 3 suits for the price of one.
Well, you're not doing any, you've not done anything wrong in terms of you presented them with the 3 suits.
What was the
They-
discussion? What did we end up on, or is this the moral dilemma?
That is the moral dilemma. What would you do in the situation?
I think I would pay for the suits. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I would do it.
Well, you were prepared to pay for it anyway before the mix-up.
Yeah, but you know what I
Presented
mean?
with opportunity of, 3 suits for like $100.
Yeah, so sure, you just walk out then.
Is that what you would do?
Yeah, I said I would do that.
What would you do, Manny?
I'm torn. I was torn. That's why it's a dilemma. I would like to say that I would flag that I've bought 3 suits.
Now, I don't think I'm a better person than other people by saying that I would pay for the suits. Like, I think both, honestly, I don't think
Both
there's a
are
moral.
fine,
I think
yeah.
both are actually fine,
It's
right?
not walking out with the suits and not, offering to pay for
Well,
them.
you've
You
offered. Yeah, they've made a mistake. Now,
That's
is
the
it on
key
you to
part.
correct people's mistakes? No, people should take personal responsibility. Like, dead set. Sorry, like.
But you're saying you're going to pay for it.
I am, but I'm just trying to say that I don't think there's a moral dilemma. I think both answers are right. I
Yeah.
personally would pay for the suits just because, whatever, like I was there prepared to pay for 3 suits. I may as well. But if you see the deal and you're like yippee galah, you just have a walk.
Anyways, I have a similar story that came up during the week, actually. So I have a friend. She went to like Priceline, right, to buy some makeup and stuff. And then like the rest of us were waiting outside at like the table outside. So while she bought a couple of lipstick, walked out. When she was walking out, the fucking, what are they called?
Like the alarms.
Alarms were going off.
Yeah.
Oh,
flashing
shit.
that, something's up. So she turns back to the cashier and be like, what's wrong here? The cashier's like, just go, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
she paid for things, walked out. And then as she's walking out, she realizes there's something under
She's pocketed something.
in her armpit.
Convenient.
Oh, yeah.
Awfully
Okay.
convenient.
All right. All
What do
right.
you mean there's something in her armpit? As if that's a normal place to hold items.
Right, for the rest of the episode, I'm going to have my phone under my armpit.
Yeah.
So to be fair, it was like a little eyeliner.
Yeah.
It's like a little like pencil, I think.
Yeah.
So it's something that it's not a fucking iPhone where it's like heavy.
I'm just saying, I've never once thought to stash a pencil
Yeah.
under my armpit.
Well, it was there.
Sure, fine.
That's a matter of the facts. So, and then she's like looking at her receipt and realizes didn't pay for the eyeliner.
Right.
So we're standing right outside the store, eyeliner not paid for, but we've gotten away with it. Cashier's like, just walk on.
Walk, jog on,
With
yeah.
hope in your heart, just walk on.
Yeah.
What do we? And then there you go. What do you do?
That you got to take back.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying absolutely not. Because it's the point at which you were stopped, I feel like is important here, right? Like the cashier has undercharged you, right? You have an opportunity.
That's because she didn't see it.
She didn't present the item to the cashier.
Yeah.
It's been under her arm.
It's
the whole time.
deceit.
But if it's an honest mistake,
hoodwinking.
If it is an honest mistake, I think like the inconvenience of like a $5 pencil, right? That she has to. I don't know how much makeup is. This might make me extremely out of touch.
It's like 5, at most like $10.
The inconvenience of going back and being
Priceline.
like, yeah, and being like, hey, sorry, actually, I took this. Like, does the cashier care? Like, no. She's already out of the store. Like, accidental. In quotations here, I'm still a suspect of that, but yeah, I think it's honestly at that point you can just walk.
I agree, but my stance last week was if it's their fault, it's fair game. But if it's your fault and you've not gone out of your way, but you've withheld information, then I think you probably should. So that's why in this scenario I say you got to go back.
Right outside the store. It's so easy to go back.
Yeah, but like, is she gonna buy it? Does she want that item?
She's buying it.
I just think, honestly, the inconvenience. Like, stock take is going to be a bit off this year.
You're right there. What do you mean inconvenience?
No, but it's just like the social shame of like, actually, bro,
okay.
like soz, it actually went off like in, you know, it
Then you
wasn't
got to
an
stand there
error.
and explain the armpit theory to them.
Yeah. There's a
He
lot
was
of-
in my armpit the entire time.
And it's just like it reminds me of the story of when I went to Hungry Jack's and my dad tried to teach me a lesson. I don't know if I've said I don't know if I've said this story before, but like
Say it again.
basically, so I asked for like I was getting coupons for Hungry Jack's and I was like, all right, can I get a Whopper meal? And they've given me 2 Whoppers, and my dad's like, this is going to teach you about integrity.
So the coupon was for 1 Whopper.
Yeah, and they gave me 2 in the bag, and my dad's like, integrity, son. Like it's what you do when no one's looking.
Wow.
Right? Go return the burger. So I've returned the burger. Right, the one that I've end up with is the veggie Whopper, and I've returned the regular Whopper
That you were trying to get.
that I was trying to get, and I've been left with this veggie burger, and I was like 10 years old at the time, and I vowed from that moment on, I will never in my life return things to stores for that very reason. Thank you, Dad.
Your dad had the opposite effect of what he wanted. You've never shown integrity ever since.
Never, dude.
Does it change the fact if it wasn't a price line? It's like a local mum and dad.
Yeah, obviously. Dude, all these things have to play a part. Like, you can't be stealing from, you know, from individual
He
establishments.
says,
Like,
as he probably has.
no, I've literally never, like, I don't steal. Like, I actually don't steal. Like, we have plenty of stories of people in high school going to, like, Zara and then just, like, you know, robbing the store dry.
Getting
Like,
banned from shopping centers.
yeah, the worst thing that I've ever done is, you know, stolen literally a Mentos when I was working at Big W, and it was in the night fill, and I was hungry, and I had a little Stanley knife that I cut the wetters chocolates, and I ate that. Like, all right, apologies for doing that. The shifts were from 7 p.m. to 12 p.m. I got a bit like hungry. Did you ever do that, Migs? You work there.
Take something.
Yeah.
Nah.
Big W. That's the worst I've ever done. All right. And if you Big W want to come after me, like, fair enough.
He'll pay for the mental.
I'll pay for the
inflation.
Yeah. But like, yeah, Priceline, they're not losing sleep
Big
over a
chain.
$5 pencil, man.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, boys, we're going camping. Ro, you weren't here last time we played this, so very simply, each of us will take a turn being the camp master, and we'll set a rule, and we'll list out something that we can bring with us camping, and you guys will also say things that you would want to bring, and I'll say if you can or can't, and at the end, you'll have to try and guess what the rule was. So I'll begin. So, boys, we're going camping, and I'm bringing Michael Jordan.
We had a rule last time I was here that I saw. So you can only bring the brothers. It's not that again, is it?
That's up to you to decide, my friend.
Is it my turn next? Or?
We'll go to you.
Okay.
We'll go to you.
I'm going camping, and I'm bringing Dwayne Wade.
This man's gone straight for the brothers.
I'm just going basketballers. The basketballing brothers.
You may not bring Dwayne Wade.
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring Steve Kerr.
You may not bring Steve Kerr.
Then I'll bring a white basketball. That's
All right, back to me, and I'll give you another clue. So I'm going camping, and I'm bringing Magic Johnson.
Can I bring Michael Jackson?
MJ.
MJ.
Ooh, good guess, but no. You cannot bring the king of pop. Rest in peace, brother.
rest in peace. He's in Cuba.
If he's still alive.
So he said Michael Jackson. No, he didn't say Michael. He said Michael Jordan.
Yes.
He said
Magic Johnson. Then I've said Michael Jackson. If you wanted the
Thank you.
whole trio.
2 basketballers from the 90s, I believe. Who else played in the 90s? Steve Kerr was not allowed.
It was not.
If it's
And Dwayne Wade was also not allowed.
so he's not going down the brothers path
No.
or just basketballers path. I'm going camping and I'm going to bring Shaquille O'Neal.
You cannot bring Shaquille O'Neal.
Shame.
Boys, I'm going camping, and I'm bringing John Stockton.
I've never heard of John Stockton. Is he a basketballer? Can I get this at least?
He's in a Jack Harlow bar, I may add. He's all-time leader in assists.
Are we talking
He's
about?
also anti-vax.
That's fine. That's
Wait,
It's
what?
not fine.
not fine.
as in.
I mean, believe what you want, but our official stance is
when I
anti-vax.
bring Jack Johnson or whoever it was, what's his name?
John Stockton.
You know, it's okay. But I'm thinking it's like some sort of all-star. He sounds like a gun. These guys all sound like guns.
Smash Mouth.
Can I bring Kobe Bryant?
Hey, now. No, you may not
No.
bring Kobe Bean Bryant.
I think, Rohit, my friend, you're on the right path. And I'm led to believe these are all big players from the 90s that played in the Olympics Dream Team, is my guess. Because
That's so niche. Okay.
It's not niche because it's one of the most notable basketball teams of all time.
Aren't all the US American basketball
but
teams
this
called
was
the Dream Team?
First time they came back and allowed, I think, NBA players.
Right.
So before it was just farmers playing.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
And then now they brought out the big guns.
You can only, it was like amateur players, I think.
Problem
before.
is, I'm out of names.
So we got who? We got Shaq.
We don't have Shaq.
No, he
I
wasn't
don't
there.
think Shaq was part of the team. I don't think.
All right. We got John Stockton. Does anyone else? Do you know what position he played?
Point guard.
Okay.
We have Michael Jordan and we have Magic Johnson.
Mm.
And Magic Johnson played at the same time as the person I'm going to guess.
Okay.
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring Larry Bird.
You may indeed bring Larry Bird.
And is that the rule?
Or do you want to guess what the rule is?
You just guessed it.
Is the rule players from the Dream Team?
That is absolutely correct.
What can I say?
Well done.
Heckers.
Well, that's excellent
done.
for you, actually. All right. Well, I'll decide on a rule now. I'm going camping and I am going to bring my Apple Watch.
He has an Apple Watch?
I don't.
He's bringing an Apple Watch. I'm going camping and I'm going to bring an iPhone.
No iPhone allowed.
All right, I'm going camping and I'm bringing a Samsung Galaxy Watch.
Do they sell Samsung Galaxy watches?
I don't know. I think so. They do.
The Samsung version.
The Samsung
whether it's
Gear.
called the Galaxy Watch.
The Samsung Gear or some shit. Anyway, a Samsung
Gear.
Watch.
No.
The Gear.
No Samsung
Okay.
allowed.
All right. So
Although-
it's throwing us with naming the brand. Is what I'm thinking.
No
Sorry,
Apple
Ro.
products either. But we get another guess from Ro.
I'm going camping and I can bring a ball.
An Apple Watch and a ball.
It's a smart man.
I'm not so smart. And I don't know.
Let me tell you. I'm trying to think of words.
No, I got to guess.
He's got a
You gotta
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
That's fine. If I don't get it, you get it. That's fine. But I don't know. I am going camping and I'm bringing sneakers.
No shoes allowed at this campsite.
I'm going camping and I'm bringing a wall.
A what?
A wall.
Like bricks.
Yeah, I'm bringing a wall.
You don't know carpentry. You don't know bricklaying. You cannot bring a wall.
I can't bring a wall.
But I can bring a cougar or a cheetah if I want.
Can you bring a cougar?
I don't know if we're allowed to call them that these days, but
I'm going camping and I'm bringing a drink.
I'll let you have your water if you'd like.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
You can have
And
it.
just like that. I worked it out.
Do you know what the rule is?
Maybe. Let's see. We'll go one more round for the boys. Seti, what can you bring, my friend?
A cheetah, a cougar.
Can I drop him a hint?
Give him one more round, I think. This is the fun of the game. You're in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Everyone's got it. You seem like the idiot.
Can I bring a tiger?
No, dude. No Mowgli's allowed. Actually, I think that was not even the right character.
It is. It's a tiger.
No,
It's
isn't
Mowgli.
it? Isn't Mowgli
No,
the
Mowgli's a
kid?
kid.
What's his name? Shah Rukh Khan or something. That's the tiger. No, you can't bring.
All right.
But I can bring Edgar Allan Poe if need be, just for a bit of cozy crime.
I want to say something fucked, but I can't think of one.
Give it a go.
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring Frank Constanza.
Mate, I love Seinfeld. Yes, he can come. Absolutely, Frank can come.
Can I bring George then?
Oh, you can. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
It's a Seinfeld camping.
So what is the rule? Have you figured it out?
It is just moving in alphabetical order.
Yes, well done.
Absolutely.
Well done.
I thought you were going double letters. So you said Apple Watch and then you said ball. So that's why I said wall because I thought it was just double letters.
Oh,
in the
isn't
name.
like, yeah, okay. That was a good one, but then that got thrown out the window when he said
Only
drinks,
reason why I
probably.
think I got that was because you said cougar or
Yeah.
Cheetah, yeah.
No, because you said cheetah as well, which is double E. So I'm like, are you sure you can bring a cougar then? Do you know how to spell cougar?
C-O-O.
Yeah.
Alrighty, my one. I'm going camping and I am bringing seashells.
By the seashore?
By the seashore.
Okay. I'm going camping and I'm going to bring rocks.
You can bring rocks.
Thank you.
Can I bring Seychelles, the country?
No, you cannot bring an entire nation.
Damn. All right.
Me again. Mm-hmm. I am going camping and I'm going to bring bugs.
All right. I thought I knew what the rule was, but I actually have no idea now.
I think I might have it, actually.
What did I say? Rocks. Okay. I'm going camping and I'm going to bring sand.
You cannot bring sand.
Don't be
to this
silly.
camping trip.
Okay.
It's not allowed there. Can I bring pebbles? Yes.
Yes, you
Oh.
can bring pebbles.
What do you
Just about. I'll give you a third clue.
Interesting. All right, maybe I don't know.
Is this the last one?
Yeah, it's the last one.
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I think I do have this, but go on, Sen.
Can I bring balls?
Yeah, you can bring balls.
That hasn't helped me, to be honest with you.
Really? It's not?
It's not.
Can I bring what's that? Fantastic Beasts.
What is Fantastic Beasts?
Can I bring them? Yes or no?
I don't know what that is.
And where to find them?
Okay. Can I bring Beasts? Mr. Beasts.
No, it's Mr. Beast.
But I want to bring Mr. Beasts.
What the fuck?
Okay, we're both thinking the same thing.
No,
It's not that.
you
It's
cannot
not
bring
that.
a plural of anything.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Now I'm in the ringer.
Now I've got no idea.
Would you like one more?
Yeah, why not?
Send
Why
it
not?
through.
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring stamps.
What?
So stamps, seashells. We can bring pebbles, rocks, balls. What was the other things he said? What was the last one he gave us?
I think you said rocks. Did
No,
you
I
say
said
that?
rocks.
Okay, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So school, maybe. I don't know.
I swear to God, it's just the letter S on the end.
I
and
thought it
call
was
it a
plural
day.
stuff. Okay, I'm going camping and I'm bringing a ruler.
You cannot bring a ruler.
It's not a classroom. It's
And it
not
wasn't-
a beach.
it wasn't Seychelles,
It's not,
the
It's not
country.
Seychelles, the country.
No, I'm trying to think. All right, do you think it's like a?
Why are you asking me first?
Sorry, I'm asking Sen. I don't know why I looked at you. Is it more like, is it something to do with the trick in the lettering?
I think
Or is it a
it's
genre?
somewhere we can go where you'll find these things or you can bring these things is what I'm thinking.
I'll help you out. Things like pebbles is kind of a...
Yeah, it's broad.
borderline.
Yeah. Like, for example, I said Mr. Beasts, and he's like, I don't even know what that is.
He said fantastic,
Fantastic
beast.
beast.
He's
Is
like,
it-
what kind of beast? So
Yeah.
it's an area.
It's an
It's
area,
a place.
okay.
So it's a beach, maybe coastal.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh, no.
cards.
These are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So residential.
What do the nerds do these days? Can I bring nerds?
The food or the people? Actually, you can't bring either.
All right. We've had 4 rounds of
we're
clues.
not going to get it.
We've had
That's well
no
done.
idea.
Respect.
I'm going to just say things you can find near a body of water. Whatever body of water that is up to you.
That is not the rule.
All right.
The rule that I have is that, I don't know, like just starts with S, ends with S, and sometimes starts with Yu-Gi-Oh and ends with cards. I don't know.
That is the rule.
Wow.
That is not the rule. The rule is things you can collect.
Oh.
Bro, I cannot collect pebbles.
collect-
Yeah, you
Who
can. I've heard of-
collects
I've heard of
pebbles?
that. I've
Collect
heard of
rocks.
that.
People collect rocks.
So why'd you say beasts? Why'd you say?
Because I didn't know if that was like a
Like a trading card game
like
or
a trading
something.
card.
Ah,
like a
gotcha.
figurine. If it was a figurine,
gotcha.
I'll say yes.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. As in, like, it's a good rule, but it's just thrown me with the stupid.
That's why I'm like. That's why I was saying
Yeah.
pebbles is a stretch, but it can be collected.
All right. Maybe you want to. we'll run it back. We'll start with you this time again, and then we'll work our way in reverse order. So,
Alrighty. My second rule. I hope you boys fare better with this one. I'm going camping and I'm going to bring a tomato.
I'm going to bring a potato.
You can bring a potato.
All right.
I'm going to bring Dolmio pasta sauce.
You can bring Dolmio pasta sauce. And I'm going camping and I'm going to bring deodorant.
Okay.
I hate this game, dude. I hate it.
You
I'm bringing Otto from The Simpsons.
cannot bring Otto from The
Okay.
Simpsons.
You're thinking like number of O's or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What did he say first?
Tomato.
Tomato, and you said potato.
Potato.
And then I said Dolmio,
And then he said deodorant.
and then you said deodorant. Okay. All right. Can I bring a fan?
What's a fan
What's in the room right now?
that everyone can see?
Yeah.
You can bring a fan,
Okay.
Okay.
a normal standing house fan.
But I can't bring someone who loves the podcast.
No, you cannot.
No. Okay.
I'm going camping. This is the last one.
Yep.
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring dog food.
Okay.
What direction have I thrown you boys?
Everywhere.
Too many directions.
Sen's shaking his head. Do you have any idea, Sen? Or not really?
I'm still stuck on the O thing.
The rule is not very complex.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going camping and I'm bringing a tornado.
You cannot bring a tornado.
Is this just things you can find in the kitchen? Can I bring a knife?
You can bring a knife.
Is it that simple?
Did I get it?
All
right.
What are you guessing?
All right. So we'll guess the rules.
No, I'll guess the rule
Yeah,
and you'll sit
okay.
clueless. I believe the rule is things you can find in a kitchen.
You're wrong.
Let's go.
You're wrong.
What? That fits everything. Fan, tomato, potato.
Well, you're wrong.
All right.
You can find Otto in a kitchen.
What is the rule then?
I get a guess. Said keep it simple.
Why do we waste our time with this guess?
Roast.
To be fair, I'm actually wrong because Dolmio pasta sauce belongs in the kitchen. And that was allowed.
That was allowed. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude.
But deodorant.
I don't know. Miguel puts his sauce in the fridge.
What's that got to do with deodorant?
Okay, I follow the rules.
You might have, unorthodox items in his kitchen.
I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. Put us out of our misery.
The rule is things you can buy at a supermarket.
That is almost technically the same thing as what I said.
A fan,
Yeah.
dog food, deodorant.
Those all
They're not
belong.
orthodox kitchen items. Because realistically, you can say anything can go in a kitchen.
Things you can buy in a supermarket. Yeah, okay. It is kind of like, what are you going to do with the things in the supermarket? You're putting it in your kitchen. Are you not? Like,
No, toilet, bathroom,
yeah, okay. That's fair. All right.
outdoors.
I'll concede. Send your rule.
No, we'll go you. Work backwards.
All right. I'm going camping and I'm bringing deodorant.
Hate this game.
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring Otto from The Simpsons.
You cannot bring Otto from The Simpsons.
All right. Can I bring Dolmio pasta sauce?
No, Dolmio's
Okay.
allowed. I am
All
a
right.
strictly.
Go name another one.
Can I? Okay. I was going to say
Legos.
I'm going camping
Yeah.
and I'm going to bring some boxes.
Deodorant, boxes.
Okay. It's just
I'm going camping and I'm going to bring a razor.
No, you cannot bring a razor.
I'm going camping and I'm bringing the Manscaped, the weed whacker, electric nose and ear hair trimmer.
You are able to bring a Manscaped weed whacker.
This should be our ad read. Just slide it in here.
I'm going camping and I'm bringing the lawnmower 4.0.
God. I genuinely...
I have a bone to pick with you.
Yes.
I'll save it for the end. I'm going camping and I'm going to bring the Manscaped crop preserver.
You can bring all those things. You can, and I think we know the rule. What is the rule?
With the code TCB. No, actually, I don't know. Is there a rule? Is this things you can find in a Manscaped Perfect Package 4.0?
This is just things that you can find that Manscaped sell
That you can use code TCB
at 20
checkout.
for 20% off
and free shipping.
and free shipping.
They also sell razors,
Do they really?
Rohit.
I didn't know that.
Your knowledge of the Manscaped catalog is lacking.
Do they actually sell them?
They sell razors. They sell a lot of things.
They're probably super high quality. They sell a lot of things, like literally anything you need. And of course, with TCB, 20% out of the checkout. Come shop.
Come shop.
Come help us out.
All right, last round, boys. I'm going camping and I'm bringing Eddie Murphy.
I am bringing Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, you may not bring Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm bringing Chris Rock.
No, you may not. What do you think the rule is?
Comedians.
Okay. No, you may not bring Chris Rock.
Okay.
All right. Boys, I'm going camping and I'm bringing Mike Myers.
Ooh. Can I bring... I don't know any actors. I'm thinking like horror movies, like who acts in horror movies. Can I bring Kirsten Stewart?
No, you may not bring... I think it's Kristen Stewart.
Sorry,
actually.
yeah, I think it is as well.
No, you may not bring Kristen Stewart.
Don't have Kush here to lean on.
That's the problem. Yeah, Kush is screaming in his chair right now. He knows
Knowledge
exactly
of
what it
entertainment
is.
industry.
You want to say something, Miguel, instead of just...
Hands up.
Eddie Murphy.
Chris Rock.
No.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Austin Powers, if you will.
I was about to say Austin Powers.
Okay. Just for Rose context.
Never watched it.
No, bro. I'm going camping. I'm bringing Eddie Redmayne.
What's your reasoning there?
I don't know. He looks like Fernando Torres. That's
No, you may not bring
Give us
Eddie
another clue.
Redmayne.
Give us
Last
another one.
one. I'm going camping and I'm bringing Cameron Diaz.
I feel like this is some Oscar-winning like nonsense. It's like
I can guarantee
in like
you
the
both,
1980
you've both watched
Oscars.
this movie. I can guarantee. I'm willing to put my house on it that you both watched this movie.
actors from a movie.
Okay, what movie has Mike Myers? I don't think I've ever seen a movie with Mike Myers in it. I'll be completely honest with
I've seen
you.
Austin Powers.
I don't even think I know what Mike Myers even looks like.
Isn't Mike Myers a game?
Is it?
Is it?
People play Mike Myers. I don't know. On like COD. Anyways, that's besides.
I don't know. Search and destroy, bro.
So Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz,
And Eddie Murphy.
and Eddie Murphy. Is this Scooby Doo? Is Mike Myers in Scooby? Is Cameron Diaz in Scooby Doo? I'm not good with movies. This is not my forte. Can I bring the guy from The Blind Side? I don't know his name.
No, you may not bring the guy from The Blind Side.
I actually do not know. Can I bring Mini Me?
From Austin Powers, right?
Right. Okay. Again, not seen over
no,
my head.
you cannot bring
We're not
Mini
going to
Me.
get anything.
Oh.
Give us
Alright.
one more. Give us one more actor. Go through the whole cast. Why
I'll go
not?
through the whole
Yeah,
cast.
and we'll see if we can get it eventually.
Let's see if I can find a more bigger name.
Those three are pretty big. Now we're stooping through like
Yeah, we're finding this is the
Yeah.
second page of the actors.
secretary number 2.
All right, I am going camping and I'm bringing John Lithgow.
My favorite actor. Class.
Imagine if he guesses it off that.
Okay, you're saying you swear to God we've seen this movie.
100%.
Cameron Diaz.
100%.
I don't even.
Eddie Murphy.
100%.
All right.
I have a sneaky suspicion
Wallahi, you've seen this
he's
film.
done it dirty. And
Yeah.
These might be voice actors.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout. Is it Toy Story? No.
Got it.
Do you want to try and guess to bring someone or do you want to guess the rule?
Guess to bring someone if you know.
I don't know anymore.
Oh, okay. Maybe guess the character from the movie then. Or do you want to just have a go
No,
and guess
just
the
get
rule?
it because if you guess the character, I might get it.
So I'm guessing the rule.
Guess the
Is it
rule.
Shrek.
You're absolutely right. We are bringing the actors from the seminal 2001 movie Shrek.
I'm
Who's
smart.
who's Cameron Diaz in that?
She plays Fiona.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, talented voice actress.
Proud
That was good.
I'm
That was
proud
very
of
good from you. That was
Who
very
the fuck
good.
is John Lithgow?
Yeah, who does he play?
Lord Farquaad.
Oh, bravo! Like what a performance.
Right, it's idol.
Yeah.
The picture is up now.
Alrighty, boys. we've been on TikTok. I think this month would be our 1 year anniversary on TikTok. And we've been doing the podcast for 3 years, but TikTok is really where people can directly reach us. And we see all the comments, and we thought, let's go through the archive and let's look at some of the more entertaining and creative ones that we've seen over the past year. So we'll read them out. We'll read out their govies as well, their names. We'll name and shame them. But the reason we actually did come up with this is because we did get DM'd on Instagram, our first ever hate comment as well, from Andre Jahed from one of our TikToks a few weeks ago. This man was so slighted by what we said that he felt the need to DM us.
What was the video? Do you remember?
It was start, bench, sell, Buffon, Casillas, and Neuer. And basically he messaged us and said, I've never gotten so disrespected by TikTok before. How can you even say that about Buffon? And then I think you replied to him and said, sorry, brother, we only speak truth. You had no idea what he was even talking about.
Zero idea. But I know, we don't disrespect people on this podcast. We only speak truths. So.
And Andre backed down pretty quickly. He said, I strongly disagree, but fair enough. That's your opinion. And then again, you replied again with no idea, said, haha, fair enough. Agree to disagree then. And you gave him the pray emoji.
What you should have done.
Peaceful.
Is a little call to action.
Okay.
Lead him to the video. Our full opinions are you.
Yeah, check out what we had to fully say.
But the fact that you didn't know what we were talking about.
Zero idea.
No chance you could direct him there.
Although I do remember one of my favorite comments was like, you did a start, bench, sell, like Pirlo, I don't know. Who was it? Iniesta and someone else, maybe.
Modric.
Yeah.
And then one of these guy with the handle like Pirlo Magic says like, how dare you like sell Pirlo? And then Manny I think replied on the TikTok saying shock horror. Username Pirlo Magic wants to start Pirlo. I loved it. It was class. But anyway, sorry, we're talking about hate comments, not constructive criticism. But we're a closed door criticism podcast, aren't we?
What does that mean?
Don't really accept criticism.
No, absolutely not.
We just praises only. That's kind of what
But that's why we're bucking the trend here, and we'll read them out and give them a platform. So I've got a few here from the early days, from early last year, and I think this was around the time we started doing the Olympic stuff.
Right.
This is when the hate really started to come in.
Thing is, we started off on the wrong foot. We already got attacked from day dot.
So what was the Olympics?
It's a game that's held every
They do it every 4 years. They do some running, swimming.
No, what was our videos about it? Do we just say
it was just hot takes?
We're saying hot takes over sport.
Right. So we're like
sport is not a sport.
right. So like skateboarding, not really a sport in the Olympics.
Literally, and we're like,
vibes.
swimming's not a sport. It's
Did we say
just
swimming's not- did we say
it's just
swimming is not a
survival.
sport?
Survival technique is what we said.
We said like skateboarding's for delinquents down at the park. And
All right. So we were really asking for
thing
it.
is, right, we did these hot takes.
Yeah.
People attack us. When Stephen A. Smith does it, people think, he's a comedic genius.
Yeah. To be fair,
Where's
He's calling basketball a recreational activity, to be fair.
he says equally stupid shit.
swimming as a survival technique. That's outrageous.
Anyway, so this was that. And then so some of the comments. So this is from Ace. And he said, this is just when the kids who peaked in high school attempt to make a podcast. Definitely didn't peak in high school if you saw us.
Pressing if that was our peak as well.
Then
To be fair, honestly, quite accurate. If we're just slinging out hot takes like that, maybe you just caught us on a bad day.
then big old Shannon Taylor 420.
Good, Shannon.
I also realized this is when we got the racist comments as well at the same time. So big Shannon says, all of you guys can't swim. One's Asian, the others stand behind a counter at 7-Eleven all day. Shannon, brother, what has standing at 7-Eleven got to do with my swimming ability?
And to be fair, Shannon's right. Two of the guys here can't swim.
Also, I just want to I just want to show everyone what Shannon looks like.
That's
This
fine.
this is exactly what I thought Shannon Taylor 420 looks like.
Shannon is spot on, man. Literally, can Kush swim? I don't think Kush can swim either. 3 out of the 4 of us cannot swim. So Shannon, spot on in this case. Still racist, nonetheless, but spot
Don't
on.
glorify and enable it.
I'm not enabling. I'm just saying.
His slight on me is he's Asian. Like, he had nothing.
No, he said he's Asian. This guy can't swim because he's Asian.
That's it. That was it.
Now. Because you're Asian, you can't swim. Lots of Asians can swim, let's be real. This one in particular cannot. So Shannon has got it dead on the money.
Then I got a couple more from that Olympic era. We have... This is coming... So Ryan Evans 312. This is coming from 4 blokes that don't look like they've played a sport since year 9.
No, that's just a lie. We play sport.
Maybe Kush. Jury's out on Kush.
No, he plays frisbee.
Oh,
Ultimate
frisbee. That's
frisbee,
right.
yeah.
Of course.
Frisbee.
But that's actually not a sport.
That got
That's actually legitimately not a sport. Let's be real.
That got 33 likes, by the way. Then a few more. We had Ketamine.
Yeah.
Ketamine said, and you don't look like
His
you
name is not just ketamine. Is
His
it?
name is legitimately Ketamine.
Right. Okay.
It's spelt wrong,
Okay.
but it's ketamine.
Katami.
Ketamine.
And he's like, and you don't look like you should be criticizing athletes, but here you are.
See, I always disagree with this take. Just because you don't play sport to a professional level doesn't mean you can't criticize athletes. Do you agree?
I agree.
Like, I
Absolutely, I agree.
can make judgment calls on. Like, I know how to play. I can't play it at the best level, but Roger
like-
Federer has a coach.
It's like, is it the Bill Burr jokes? Like, I don't know how to fly a plane, but if I see someone crash, I can be like, that pilot's shit.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like incorrect judgment call from.
And then
Ketamine.
final one for me for now. Damien_Baxter19 says, these guys have the worst takes of all time, and it's liked by creator.
Who fucking like that?
I don't know.
Probably Kush, to be
Probably
honest.
cool. It's quite funny. All right. That's fair enough.
So I think we moved on from the Olympic era, and then we had some other videos.
I've got some more generic ones. I'll tee him off. Deroy. Oh, this one we do our overrated, underrated.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we called Vivid Sydney overrated, which still kind of
Every year we do the same thing until it changes.
It's easy content around
Yeah.
June, bro. What's overrated is your show. 12 likes.
That's like, look, come on, you gotta try a bit harder than that.
Like, we appreciate the funny comments if they're funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, wait for Sug Me Off.
What's
his name?
Sug Me Off. His photo's that hamster doing the peace sign.
It's good, yeah.
Spell sug me off out.
SAUGMIOFF.
Sug me off.
So off is right.
Off is right,
And
yeah.
he says, "Oi, sad cunts, get out of your man caves and get a job. Nobody cares about what you have to say." What is having a job? Having an
Yeah.
opinion?
Am I not allowed to have an opinion unless I'm employed?
Yeah, that's honestly, it's actually quite.
Fuck, that's rough coming from sug me off as well.
Same video, I must say. Alex V. Langus. Not everyone deserves a platform. I am a
Alex-
clam.
Something Hitler said, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't Alice V. Langus what got overturned in the States? That's actually not a funny joke. It's actually quite.
We're
It's
not
quite
laughing that
sad.
it got overturned.
Sorry, yeah. Let's just make that clear. Anyways,
I'd like to apologize.
Alex V. Langus says.
Yeah, sorry, what did he say?
No, so what I read is like, it's like text, right? And it's like, oh, did you hear about Wade, like,
Roe
the
v.
recent
Wade.
decision? And
Yeah.
it's like, what decision? It's like, Wade v. Roe. And then the guy's like, I don't watch boxing. Sorry.
Class.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Anyways, a few from that one is, I Ham a Clam says, this is funny to you, in quotations. Vindog2000 says, why is there abundance of garbage podcasts?
And he's right. We're not one of them, but he's right. There is an
Right.
abundance.
They're saturating our market.
How many podcasts that we've seen release 10 episodes and then call it a day? We've been 150 plus.
Maybe we should have called it a 10. You know, Vindog is saying so.
Vindog, yeah.
And
Sorry,
last one from
Vindog.
this era, Awin12212 says, you know no one watches your shit podcast and this was not funny at all.
That hurts.
That video got like 40K, 30K?
Yeah, just people fucking flaming this. Oh, there's one more. 23 likes. Kara3004 says, just say you don't understand art.
Ooh. I disagree with that. I think it's pretty easy to understand lights. And not much to get there. Like I would understand that if we went to like the Louvre and said the Louvre is overrated.
Yeah.
Like whatever, you know.
It's an opinion I hold.
Mike,
Besides the point.
it is actually overrated. No, you think the Mona Lisa is overrated. The Louvre itself is
That was some
fine.
nice-
There's some good
yeah.
artworks there.
Anyways, what do you have, bro?
I've got a couple. I don't actually know what the videos are. I'm going to read them out. You might know them.
Yeah, I remember.
Sandy's kind of ingrained in the back of his head.
Kino 1997. So same year as me and Manny, unfortunately. 25-year-old.
Is your burner account?
What's all your Instagrams? Because I doubt there's 3 posts on there, all from 2016.
So this is when we talked about
Male selfie.
selfies being an ick.
Yeah, okay.
And so he reckons we have a few of our own male selfies from
2016.
back in the day.
Fair enough. Check me out at Robro1, San_Thav and Miggy Bro with 3 H's. Check it out. You can see if we do have the ick photos. Oh yeah, all right. We got Diet Goon. bit of health there. 3 blokes that emanate zero biddy energy.
That's pretty funny.
That's
I'm not going to lie.
Fair enough, Diet Goon.
Emanate.
It's at least he's using
Radiate.
good words. And then this actually hurt a little bit. TWIS is the enemy. As the bio states, this is banter, right? Question mark. Then this guy says, another guy replies, bro, who cares? And then Crikey said, I'd say the same too if I looked like y'all. And I don't know what that was in relation to. Is that again?
I think it's the same. Yeah.
I was okay. No one really likes our takes on the women.
No one likes our takes.
Full stop.
Just full stop.
Yikers.
They hate the truth. You know?
Attacking our appearances, that's a bit dog.
All right. Bartek Potter. This is like a Czech name. It's actually quite hard to pronounce. And he's used his full govy here. Bartek Potsalagla.
That doesn't sound right, but go on.
I think I can make a podcast, and on day 1, it will be better than this podcast.
I'd like to see that.
It's actually quite difficult. Like, just quietly, starting a podcast is hard.
Oh, actually, I did see one comment. This is actually not on here. This was very recent. It was on our Instagram. I don't know if you boys saw this. It was on one of our reels, and it said, "Oh, so any idiot with a microphone and a MacBook can make a podcast these days."
I did see that one.
I'm like, man, we didn't start with this setup. I just wanted to put that out
Yeah,
there.
we haven't.
This is
We have a light.
We have a light now. Yeah, dude.
We have a Roadcaster Pro.
We started off with 1 microphone
between 3 idiots.
3 men.
We're boys.
We were boys at the time.
Now we're 3 men.
And
Mic each.
And if you'd like to start a podcast, I encourage you. And the more the merrier in this
free
space.
world. You can do
but
whatever you want.
It is tough, all right? You don't knock it until you try it.
I have one that's direct attack on you, Seni.
Oh, here we go.
I believe it is one about convenience. When Seni was going on about fucking
Ubering home, paying $115 for an Uber, and I'll pay for the convenience over
I'll pay
anything.
bloody $200 myself for an
Yeah.
Uber home
Yeah.
instead of a $2 bus.
Yes.
Top comment, 54 likes by Mars Warrior Live. This guy screams Hills District.
And again,
Got me spot on there.
spot on
You
assessment.
have good reads on us.
And some of the takes that they've got, respect, because they're spot on. But
And I believe there was an apologist in a reply saying like the Hills is all right. What's wrong with the Hills? And Mars Warrior Live comes back and says, the Metro is great, but a lot of people from the Hills have this stuck up attitude.
ooh,
Would you say a stuck
What's
up?
so stuck up about wanting to get home?
no, there's nothing.
$250.
That's outrageous. I think we said like $100.
It's like $300.
Yeah, it's like $1,000. It's like a flight to Paris.
I saw
dude.
in the comments. I saw
2,000 between two.
Yeah,
I saw comments. People like, oh, just get a hotel room at that point. In the city, bro, you want me to go to the Shangri-La and spend like $1,000 for a hotel room for the night?
no, I think he's just making a judgment call on you because you're willing to pay $250 off
It was
$500 for an Uber. Then you're willing to. You're just a bit stuck up.
Imagine being a guy that has like $500 lying around to pay for an Uber.
I know. It must be nice. This guy.
We also started doing some tier lists, which everyone here loves. We did Australian snacks, and this is where the comments really took a turn.
They were motivated in a certain sense.
So we had Liam.Cawley said, "Where are the Australians?"
That's just outrageous.
And look at Liam Cawley's DP as well, might I add.
What's it? What are we looking at here?
Liam Cawley,
I just got a meme photo. It's like an NFT at that point, to be honest.
and then
But that not on Liam.
That's not on.
That's actually not
there's
on.
many more like that. So there's Max_Higgins1. Isn't he one of the hosts of The Great Cricketer?
Yeah, good.
He's
Good.
like,
Niche.
nah, you're not Aussie. Brandon Scott, not Australian. Got 20 likes.
Wow.
There are a lot of races out there.
20 other racists out there just because we're not white Australians.
And then it keeps going. Our friend Damien Baxter was back for more. So this guy's a serial pest. He says, these guys need to leave the country.
Oh, jeez.
Harvey Curtis says, notice how none of them are Aussie.
So the theme is just the color of your skin really tells it all.
And
man.
then Matilda Rescue Roo with probably the weirdest take so far. None of these guys are typical Aussies. Okay. They've all got strong foreign backgrounds. Food tastes come from generations of the same style of food.
What? That's like
That's just an incorrect take. Like minus the racism.
Yeah.
It's just an incorrect take.
I feel like
I don't need to eat fucking
Vegemite for generations to acquire the
be like,
taste.
Vegemite is great. No,
Well-
I can say from day dot, it's great or not.
Or do you?
No, but then I could just say
Because,
I
like-
eat dog. My family for 10 years, like generations, eating dog feces.
Yeah.
Now we love it.
But
Like at the end of the day, intrinsically, dog shit is not good food.
yeah.
If you eat something enough for like years, you
Yeah.
like it.
I don't know. There's probably something in the breast milk and stuff like that gets passed on. Do you know what I mean?
The breast milk has fucking Australian food.
Yeah. It like your breast milk is determined by the food that you eat. So maybe she's got some truth to it, but she's literally trying to basically have a scientific explanation about why we have no right to this opinion. Like essentially is what it is.
All right, then we had a few apologists in our comments. Drummond Josh 10 said George Pell is a legend.
Wow.
Didn't want to go anywhere near that.
Is that when we were tier listing Australia's greatest menaces?
No,
or-
this is still the Aussie food list, but we had George Pell as the bottom tier.
Oh, okay, right.
Then we had a few that said, what did he do, Lamau? And he was innocent. This is when we did the tier listing and we talked about George Pell. So we had a few more apologists.
So what do we say? George Pell is a pedophile, put him at the bottom or whatever. And they're
so
like, what did he do, lol?
Yoloa said, what did he do, Lamau? 20 likes. And Schizo Pilled said he was innocent, 25 likes.
Wow.
Another personal attack on you here, Ro.
Oh, here we go.
So this is when you said that you could go professional in any sport. There was actually quite a lot from there, but I picked some of just the highest ones.
The best ones.
I am... I am _a pedophile. Why would you make your username that? And then
Can we clip that up?
and
That's
his
pretty funny.
user his DP is the Rock,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, yeah.
and he says you look like the most unathletic person. You couldn't possibly think this. 26 likes.
That was a hot
liked
take.
by creator as well.
Did we reply to that one?
You did. Someone replied saying he can run 100 meters in 20 seconds. Though.
Pretty good. It's a pretty
A bit
good
of tongue in cheek there. Didn't bite on that. Another ketamine Kendrick says this person hasn't played any sport in any competitive capacity.
It's true. I play Social Loss Tag on Tuesdays these days.
951 likes.
That's fucked.
That's a lot of people.
And then Huntok says, I don't think that guy knows how to play a single sport.
Yeah.
550 likes.
So many extreme comments, man. This guy's never played. This guy has no idea, bro. A bit of nuance would be nice, but
Sweeping
alas, they didn't
generalization.
understand the joke.
You're not the only one that's gotten roasted, right?
Here we go.
Sen and I have recently been on the end of a beating socially. And we've put up our start bench sell football opinions.
Right.
Which obviously I have hyperbolized a lot of, was that a word?
Yeah.
Whatever. You've exaggerated.
I've exaggerated so many of my takes.
They're
Yeah.
hot takes.
857 likes from 50 Shades of Beard More Grey says these guys have no zero ball.
I
I
actually
see that
did-
comment often though.
but you guys actually know quite a bit of ball.
That means nothing to me.
Exactly. And then we also have from Pisano 1, 242 likes. There's a lot of
Racking up the
supporters
numbers
of these
here. Yeah.
haters. POV, you started watching football in 2018.
When did you start watching football, Ben?
Don't know, like late 2000s probably.
Matty?
Like 07?
Late 2000s?
Yeah, mine would be like
08.
08, 09.
So you're like
probably.
15 years under the belt. There or thereabouts.
Thing is, right, these people have taken the time to watch our video and then comment. And we've already won at this point. Like, we've already stolen a couple of minutes of your life.
We've got 2 videos of watch time. We've got a comment.
While they're diving.
And this is to everyone who's commented so far. We've won already. We've lived so rent-free in your head, especially Damien Baxter, who came for seconds. We've won already.
I think you're in your head.
Damien Baxter, just the worst. Let's dream about Damien.
Sorry, give us some more.
I've got 2 more. One from Sue6969.
Sweet.
31 likes. You guys clearly don't know anything about football. Last one from Donny Barnes 0 with 5 likes. It's gone down a bit. You guys just do not know ball. It's tragic. I think you said in that video, if you got you asked no one to fucking comment ball. Like, no, don't comment about ball knowledge.
Yeah.
We don't know ball.
Just quietly though, is ball knowledge like? I think when I say ball, I just assume basketball.
It's been
I don't know
taken
how
from
it's become soccer related or football related.
Why
sorry.
is that a thing?
I think it's the TikTok. I don't know.
They're trying to make it cool.
It's like
Okay.
Kids.
it's like mid ratio L, and now it's ball. I hate it. I hate all of it.
Ball, club ball. pep ball.
Final one from me, from Ultra Kings 007. And this is from when we had Neil Kalaka on the podcast and we had put his clips up. And so on the screen, it would have been me, you, and Neil. So I don't think you were in that. You weren't in that particular clip for some reason. And so someone just commented, Indian IT call center much.
Wow.
Just
That's good.
Not even trying.
That's
just
low hanging fruit, but it's
so low hanging. Somehow got one liked by Create. Nah, I'm joking.
okay. Good.
Just come on, man. Just try a bit harder.
Yeah, a lot of hate comments, but obviously a lot more love comments. But it's not funny if we read the love comments
Do we get
then
love
it's just
comments?
a
I don't know.
circle show. We get heaps. We do. They're just not as popular as the hate comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's liking? I love these guys so much.
No.
Creators liking them, but are you liking these guys? Don't know ball? Absolutely, you're liking that.
Leave more comments.
All right, boys, that brings us to the end of the episode. 121 we're up to ratings on Spotify, which is great.
And what episode are we up to?
60.
All right, we're getting there.
No, 159.
160.
All right, we're in some vicinity there.
40 to chase.
40 to chase. So, yeah, it's good. We're catching up week by week slowly. All right, on last week's episode, at the end, you would have, if you'd listened, you would know that we put out a little challenge to our listeners that we've made a lot of broken promises on this podcast. And if you could go back and listen and find out exactly how many, because we know the number.
For example, one like and we'll, I don't know, taste milk.
Yeah.
We did taste milk. Kush did. But I'm sure there's so many of those other promises we've made.
Wait.
We didn't deliver on.
Do we know the answer? 160 episodes. We know
the answer.
We know the exact answer.
We know the
and
exact
what they are.
answer. So we're putting it out to the listeners. If you can go back and listen and tell us that number, we'll give you,
a box. We'll give them the box.
Yeah.
I'll buy the whole Manscaped store. That's another broken promise.
There you go.
Incoming.
We'll get you some, we'll give you some nice
box.
Manscaped
We'll
products.
give them the
We'll give a
box.
box. We'll give you a
Performance
box.
package 4.0.
if you
That's
can-
outrageously hard to do, I feel.
But we say, yeah, we'll give you like, give or take, a couple here and there. But you have to, we also said if you can name as many
You
of
can
those
just shoot
broken,
in the dark with numbers.
Exactly.
So we need some
some
The
evidence that you've
closest will
actually.
win. The closest will
qualitative
win.
answers. as
So
well.
a few like examples of the broken promises we've made and then the number as well, and that'll be good enough, and we'll send you a box. Guaranteed.